Alright, hi, my name is Isabel Alba, and here is my reflection of my informative presentation. So, how did I gain the audience's attention in the beginning? Well, I gained their attention by basically stating a statistic about the percentage of the United States that's been affected by coastal eutrophication, just so that the audience can get a grasp on like how little it's talked about how important it is. My introduction clearly gave my audience a reason to listen, and a clear direction, just because I kind of gave an overview of what I was going to talk about, explain the main topics, and then the subtopics as well. My statements were supported and cited. Everything that I informed the class about in my presentation was all received from the sources that I cited at the end of the presentation, and those 5 sources were basically what I did all my research with. My transitions maintained flow because of the order that I decided to present in. So basically I did like an overview, and then I did cause, effect, and then solutions, so that each slide kind of flew into the next one. I ended powerfully by restating my thesis. I summed up some of the key points, and then I also emphasized that I hope the audience learned something new, since that was kind of like the purpose of the informative presentation. I called back my key points. At the end, I just restated the thesis, like I said. I summarized and closed up the presentation with some of the few key points that I had mentioned. My ending provided a feeling of closure because my last slide was the references, so that kind of indicated that it was the end of the presentation. I also said thank you for listening, which kind of also indicates like that the presentation was coming to a close. My call to action, I basically just stated like I hoped everyone learned something, and that I hope that they learned the severity of the topic and learned a little bit about the prominence that it held in the United States. I felt very happy with my ending. I finished the presentation feeling confident about the job that I did, and that the information that I shared was informative and interesting. My visual aid, I feel like it did enhance my presentation because I used minimal words and lots of pictures. So this supported my presentation because the images kind of kept the listeners engaged, but they weren't distracted with too many words, so they're still able to listen to the things that I was saying. And then lastly, I maintained professional experience by speaking loudly and clearly, and maintaining eye contact and not really relying on my slides too much. The audience that I was presenting to was my peers, so it was a little bit more of a casual environment. So I feel like it was a lot easier to maintain that professional view with the audience that I was speaking to. And that's the end of my personal reflection. Thank you.